Step one, wake up, really gonna rise with the
Good
sun.
morning.
Step
Happy
two,
Monday.
get some good, some
How are
food in
you?
you. Step
I hope
three,
you're well.
grow
So
hard,
I'm
God, what you wanna
Adrienne
be.
of
Step four,
Living with Adrienne,
everybody
and
just do your
this
thing.
week
Wake
I
up,
just made a
today's
choice.
gonna be a good day. Wake
I'm sitting in
up,
my
today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
and I
today's
just wanted to get on here. I'm not very visible. I'm very quiet, actually. If you met me in person, sometimes because if I don't know you, but I used to be a very shy child in a way. If I knew you, I wasn't shy. Talk, 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 talk. Um, so, but I'm sitting here. I'm having some morning tea. I have my Wonder Woman mug. Okay, I have a couple of these. This one got chipped. All right, my Wonder Woman mug, and it makes me think of Wendy Williams. And I will say, shout out to Wendy. She's a Jersey girl like me, and I grew up in Jersey until I was 12. I'm actually from South Jersey, so I grew up there until I was 12 years old, and of course, then I moved to Texas. But I know starting over as a woman of a particular age, as I am myself, I understand what it's like to start over. I'm divorced, so um, but I will say that it's never too late to start again. Um, and it's not always about the money, is it? Because money, I learned as a little girl. I lost my mother when I was 10 years old, and so I learned then that money can't change everything. Okay, money cannot change everything, but it can help. Now we don't want to say we don't want to have, but it can't change everything. And I don't know what's going on with her. We hear all these different reports or whatever, and it's not really my business, now is it? But I would say that I hope she's able to start again. I'm on summer break. I was teaching, so, and I'm on a break for a long break now from teaching. So, summer break. So, I will say that I hope that she's able to start again. I think I was very fortunate. I had my grandmother, Margaret, and Mary Margaret. And I don't know what I would have done without her, but I saw her example. She came along at a time when women were married and they didn't really have any say. Um, she was married and she didn't even have any say of whether she could have her tubes tied or not. She ended up with 5 children. And her husband, my grandfather, Suki, he didn't want to sign. When she was at baby number 2, she begged the doctor, please, I want to have my tubes tied. And he said, no, your husband has to sign. And he wouldn't sign. And I say that in this because he actually left her for another woman. My grandmother said the woman came to her house and said, you got the papers and I got the man. Stood in the door and said that to my grandmother. And my grandmother said she was so hurt. But the woman that I knew when I became an 18-year-old was fierce and strong, pistol toting, would pull a pistol on anybody. That's another story, but if she had to, she was like a glammed up Medea. No, she was very elegant, my grandmother, actually, and she was very kind and she was very thoughtful. But I say all of this to say that she found my poppy when she was in her 50s, and he was the love of her life. He was such a good man. He was a widower, can you believe it? And he didn't have any children of his own. And he took to us and we loved him. All right, so it's never too late. And I guess I'm talking to myself, preaching to the choir. But I don't know what's going on with her. I'm sure you all are wondering. Everyone is speculating and all this stuff, but I would say this: in in her heart, is a heart of a lion. All right, and right now the lioness might be asleep, but I think she can come back. But anyway, so shout out to shout out to her and with my teas, and shout out to Wonder Woman, who I love. So, but anyway, so I'm just planning my week. I hope you're going to have a great day. And are you drinking tea? I drink green tea now. Mm, I like coffee sometimes, but I'm drinking green tea, and I put ginger in it and turmeric. I get the ginger, ground ginger, and shake it into my tea. Actually, I find it cheaper at the Mexican markets or Hispanic markets, Badia. If you're looking for some, and you're like, oh, and you can actually find it at Publix, I think too. So, but I shake it in with turmeric and stevia usually, and I actually have cream. So, but it's supposed to be good for you. So I'm trying to do that. What can a girl do? Anyway, I just want to say, have a really great week. I hope you all are well. I love you guys, and I'm gonna be more visible on YouTube now, so you'll probably see me popping up. And again, shout out to Wendy. All right, and shout out to all the girls, all the women, all the aunties, the girlfriends, the grandmas, everyone that's starting over again. I send you love and light. And anyway, as always, saving hello for another time.